So, welcome back. Let me pause this. There we go. Sorry, I was playing Animal Crossing. So, yeah. All right. Welcome if you're new, and welcome back if this isn't your first time. I'm Trish, and this is Get a Crochet. So, it's been a bit since I've been on, and if you stay to the end, I will kind of update you all on that. So there's a space here because I'll be adding pictures. I'm currently sitting in the lounge room. So I'm going to show you some makes that I've made. So the first one is this. And because of the white background, it's got little steam and a little door and windows and dirt. So this orange is the new Audi orange. First time I've ever bought like the Audi plush yarn, and I loved it. So that's Audi's, and this cream is Audi's. This mossy colour is like the go bag I got a while ago. It's really thin. That blue is the valuable stash, and the same with the grey. The black up here is Jolly Joy, and that's the valuable stash as well. And on the inside, there's just a bit of cardboard that I've cut so it sits nice and flat. So, a couple of things with the pattern. The red is just acrylic yarn that I got from Temu Kit, and the green is glow in the dark yarn that doesn't really glow. I got it from Temu. I thought it would look cool, but and the brown is, I'm not sure if it's Jolly Joy or if it's the valuable like go bags, and the yellow door handle is just acrylic. So that's all the yarn that I used. So let me tell you a bit about the pattern. So a bit about the pattern. So I've got it here on my tablet, if I can get it the right way. So I might have to give it a bit to focus. This is the pattern. So that's who it's by. Free Instagram pattern. And what made me want to try it is to see if it was AI. Because I had a bit of time. If you look, sorry, it says part 2. It was actually really hard to find part 1, but I did find it. So a bit about the pattern. It's got plenty of pictures. So it's got plenty of pictures to tell you what it should be looking like. Even, I'll see if I can just zoom in. Sorry, I'm just trying to zoom in so you can't. And there's plenty of embroidery tips. So it's got like 8 photos. How to embroider all the vines, how to join, and so there it says, congratulations, your first part is done. So that was part 1. So, and the next one I did was this one by, it's rather Yarns Have One or Toyed Triple O. I'm actually not too sure who the creator of that one is. That is what I did the scrap yarn one with, but I haven't been able to upload it. So he's turned out to be ginormous. Oh, sorry. What I was going to do is I actually don't have a can with me, but I do have iced coffee. So I've got an iced coffee instead. So that's how big that is compared to an iced coffee. So it's 600 mils, just like a, and there's me. So it's 1, 2, 3 iced coffees tall. Yeah, so I've deliberately done him with a floppy head, like it's secure, it's not coming off at all. But it's my son's little stress one. So the only thing is here, that was my fault. I thought that's where the head was going to be stitched on, and it was a bit further back. So I've embroidered the eyes, the eyebrows, the nose, yes, so on. The ears, yes, so on. The arms are in the round, the legs in the round, and the tail's in the round. And this is just all scrap yarn. So I rolled the dice, and if I can get that video up, it's an awesome video, but it's a really long video. So there he is. There's me scrap yarn one that everyone voted for. Alright. With that pattern, I don't recall there being any misprints on it. Just definitely not a pattern I should have done in scrap yarn, because it was hard to figure out like where the muzzle part is, and yeah. So really easy. So that's another free pattern on Instagram. So there's that one. The next one I made is Clara the Cat free crochet pattern. I think it is Cafe KK, I think. I think that's Cafe KK, and I will show you my version. So absolutely tiny. So there's my iced coffee, and this is gonna go to my daughter. So I've used those eyes. For some reason they look crooked in there. Well, they are actually a bit crooked. I didn't realise that, but yeah. So it's a bit of a derpy kitty. So about this pattern I used, what did I use? So the valuable go bag chenille for this one, and the pink I think is the stash, or it's Patty and Bangos. So, and that's the tail. You sew the head onto the body. You sew the arms on, the ears on, the feet on, and I think the tail's crocheted in. So, yeah, that's my little Clara the kitty. That's what mine looked like. So, my next one is Elfie the Flower Spirit. So, this one, come on. That one. So, I've made that one. And here's mine. So, again, before I forget, whoop, she's stripping her against the iced coffee. As you can see, I didn't sew her skirt on because I was thinking about making different coloured skirts for her so I can change her outfits. So this is Patty and Bango's purple, valuable stash for the horns, valuable go bags I think for the green, I can't remember what petal colours I used, whether I think it was the valuable, I think. And the eyes are just the white eyes off AliExpress. Love them. So my son has called her Violet because if you pick her flowers, she will become violent. So that is her name. So her name is Violet. So, and she sits up on my shelf. We love her. So that's all the plushies I've made. Now for some non-plushies. So this is my very first tapestry. So I'm actually quite proud. It definitely doesn't look like anything on the back, but that's my very first one. So I was just going to glue some felt or something on the back to hide all of that. So that's meant to be a moon. So I'll try and find the graph for that. So I think this one's Enchanted Threads. And that's just the pattern. So Van Gogh Moon, it's called. So she's got that one and a flower and a pipe and the waves. So yeah, these are all the different ones that she does. So yeah, I quite enjoyed doing that. Now, the reason I haven't been posting is this. So this is a gauge swatch for a jumper I'm trying to crochet myself. And this one is too small. So then I tried another one, and that one, like this one's too small by, I think it's rather 2 rows, 1 stitch, or 2 stitches, 1 row. And then the next one, so that was using a 5mm hook. Then I went down a full hook size to try and get the right gauge, and I was 1 stitch, 1 row. So I'm gonna have to get 8-ply yarn that I like the feel of to make my jumper. So after all of that, so if you just come to see what I made, well, thank you. Like, I appreciate you watching for this long. And if you want the update of what's going on, I have decided that I will not be doing weekly videos at the moment. So I just don't make enough to like post sort of what I'm making, and so at the moment my videos are not going to be regular. They could be once a month, once every couple of months. When I get yarn, or if I've got a wind yarn or whatever, I'll make a video and do that. But at the moment I don't have the content, and I don't want to keep making stuff that I can't sell, because then I've just got to give it away or donate it or whatever. So yeah, so at the moment I'm just focusing crocheting for me and what brings me joy, and yeah, just going from there. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will put some posts up and keep you all updated on what I'm making, and I will post a video when I've got something to post. Alright, thank you everyone. Oh, and this space I will post the jumper that I want to make. That's why there's a big gap just there. So thank you everyone, and I'll catch us all in the next one. Bye.